brothers. We bring you all the inside scoops on all the bullshit no one cares about. First off on our list is Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher?
The girl that plays in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got this.
Okay.
In recent news, Carrie Fisher caught a shitstorm on Twitter about how she didn't look the way viewers of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, which was bad the fuck ass, thought she would look. Now let's think about this. It's been 30 years and some change since the last time she debuted in a Star Wars movie. So do you honestly
40.
think... Oh, yeah,
It's been 40.
pretty close, yeah. Do you really think she's gonna look like that same princess that was stuck in Jabba's palace? Probably not.
Yeah, she would.
You would hope she would, but she's probably not going to.
I mean, look at other celebrities. They age pretty well.
I mean, seriously though, what in the fuck is clogging your arteries to the point where you think 40 years later she's gonna look exactly the same? It's life. Science. You age.
Yeah.
That's how it happens. Seriously though, shout out to Carrie Fisher. You're a fucking gilf. Like, bottom line, end of discussion, no questions asked. You're a fucking gilf.
You raise your right hand and solemnly swear on that?
I do. Carrie Fisher did, however, fight back using tweets on Twitter saying things like, please stop debating whether or not I aged well.
You forgot to blow me.
Well, I didn't get to that part yet.
No.
But
I
thanks.
kind of introduced that too soon.
Seriously though, who attacks a 59-year-old actress who didn't age the way some chunky fuck in their mom's basement thought she should? She also responded with, my body is a brain bag. It hauls me around to those places and in front of faces where there's something to say or see. That's literally all she's paid to do. She literally goes places and talks to cameras and talks to directors and producers and gets paid to do it. Not look good, not be a fitness model, not be anything other than an actress and say shit.
Now, isn't that the dream job?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But fuck it.
Now, talking about Carrie Fisher and her younger self being tied up by Jabba the Hutt.
Absolutely.
And, you know, there's a lot of weird, famous people recently that have been getting in trouble for child pornography. I mean, first of all, Jared Fogle and now Mark Salling from Glee. I mean, these two might practically be best friends. Who knows? It was reported that Mark Salling, that pederass, had multitudes of younger girls on his computer. And thankfully, his ex-girlfriend reported it to the authorities, and his bail was set at $20,000, which sadly was paid for by Noah Puckerman. Is it Puckerman or Puckerman?
Puckerman?
We'll say Puckerman. Noah Puckerman. And, you know, if he does get in more trouble, which he hopefully does, because that's a little fucked up, he'll be eating a 6-inch sub with Jared Fogle and watching some child porn. But, fuck it.
Now let's move on to a bigger topic going on in the world. Fuck ISIS first off. Let's start with that. Let's talk about this hot mess referred to as Boko Haram. What's that?
I said alak.
Yeah. Aloha snack bar. Boko Haram has managed to slip the headlines of news networks shortly after the starting of the year off with mass kidnappings. And by mass kidnappings, we're talking upwards of high 200s to almost 300 students being kidnapped at a single time. All female little girls that they do whatever with. Let's take a look at Nigeria for a second. Who the fuck is Boko Haram, and how do they kill nearly 11,000 people in 2015 alone, without America's eye being set on it?
Just reason being, it's a kind of like a third world country. We really don't care about it.
Well, yeah, agreed. And I've been so worried about Hajj blowing shit up in another third world country that it's completely bypassed my focus on what is going on in Africa.
Yeah, very true.
Boko Haram has been causing chaos within Nigeria, Cameroon, since 2002? I mean...
2002?
Yeah, 2002.
Is it? Wow.
Boko Haram refers to themselves as some Arabic shit I really don't know how to pronounce. Because...
Or, in American terms, Islamic West African State, or Africa State.
Africa province.
Province, same damn thing.
Thank you, though. Now, keep in mind, Boko Haram pledged their allegiance to ISIS in March of 2015, so this past year. Nearly 7,000 out of the 11,000 deaths in 2015 were associated with suicide bombings and armed raids. Literally everything else was armed conflict between militants and Nigerian troops, and that's according to the Council of Foreign Relations. You honestly would think that something like this would be broadcasted a little more. Especially seeing how this past year they pledged their allegiance to ISIS. This needs to be brought more so to Americans' attention than what's going on in Paris, France.
Yeah.
Why not add a little bit of Nigeria and Cameroon in there?
War on terrorism.
However, Nigerian officials have stated they do have the intentions on ousting the extremist organization in hopes to reclaim territory within Nigeria and Cameroon. But fuck it.
Yeah, I'm talking about war and everything. I mean, look at the war, like video game wars or whatnot. The games that involve war.
Like portray it, yeah.
Like Counter-Strike. I mean, Counter-Strike is a game that's been out for how long now?
Years.
Yeah, years.
Tens of years.
10 years, not quite 20, but we'll say 12. We'll go 12. Don't know how long it's been out, but a man recently tracked down somebody that killed him in game with a knife and spent 6 months. 6 months tracking.
It's a long time to hunt a motherfucker down.
And then stabbed him because he lost a knife fight. Now, if we hired this guy to work for the U.S. government, do you think he'd be able to track down Boko Haram's leader and ISIS's leader and every elite terrorist group out there's leader?
I wouldn't go to that extent, but I don't think he will be losing any more knife fights, and I don't think the motherfucker that got stabbed is going to be accepting knife fights.
Yeah, that might be true. And, it's kind of fucked up in the world, but it happens. And?
Well, hey guys, we hate to rain on your parade, but this concludes our episode. If you like what you saw, please like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down at the bottom.
Hello and welcome to the Blue. Get this again.
You just got to hit start.